Welcome everybody. Now, if you don't know what this is my MaxVac DB650. It's the air scrubber. Now, if you want to know a little bit more about that, please watch that video there. I go a lot more in depth into what the actual machine does and its capabilities. But from that video going out there, which must be, I could probably say easily 6 months ago, I'm now at the stage I'm needing to swap the filters, and you can probably see there, if I can zoom in, can you see that? That has taken a bit of hammering this last week or so in this room where I've been spraying. I'll give a little bit of a insight. I've been spraying the Lick Pro paint. This is the eggshell, and HVLP gets a bit of dust in the air, and the MaxVac is worth its weight in gold. But you can see the filter has now come to the end of its life. I'm going to say it's come to the end of its life. Actually, it's come to the end of its life. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to swap the filter. I'm going to show you how to swap the filter. It's not difficult, and you need to do it every so often, depending on what you're spraying. Now, I've ordered the new filters. I've ordered the pre-filter and a back filter from Dust Arrest, which are the people that do the MaxVac, and I'm going to show you how you swap them. Now, prior to swapping this as of now, all I've been doing with that, because it's not been heavily soiled with spray, all I've been doing is dusting it off and actually getting my vacuum cleaner and blowing any dust particles off that pre-filter. But now I think we're ready to change it. So all you do is just unclip these side brackets, bring it away carefully, and well, there's the back filter. I'll just leave that there for now and show you. Look at that. That is that filter. Disgusting. Now, that has taken all the dust out of the air. Can you imagine if you were spraying and you'd not got a mask on? And I'm going to show you what my mask looks like, because it is exactly the same. Now, this is my Sunstrom. This is exactly the same. I've saved this to actually do a demonstration. There's a gas filter, there's a particle filter, and that's the pre-filter. Now, if I can get that pre-filter out, look at that. Compared to a new one. That's what I'd be breathing in if I didn't have a mask. So all I do on my mask, I swap that out and put a new filter on every day that I'm spraying. So the same principle with the mask is really with the MaxVac. I'm getting rid of that pre-filter that's lasted me a good 6 months, and I've got a new one there. I've got a new one of those. That can go in any way, it doesn't really matter. And it fits in nicely there. Just push it all the way on. Right, my next thing that I'm going to be swapping is this back filter, which is like a particle filter. You can see that's done its job. It's not taken anything through. It's all stuck onto the face surface, and it has protected the HEPA filter at the back. Now, the HEPA filters, you will know when you need to change that, because it has a light on the back of the machine to tell you to change it. Now, just to give you an idea, the HEPA filter is huge. They're about £150. Yes, £150. Follow the arrow when you put it back in. You can see what we've got there. It's big extractor. So put that back in. I've got my new particle filter, and again, follow the arrows. The arrow tells you which way it needs to go. Now, this is the Alpair G4 filter. Now, the batch number, and if you can see, the serial number are just there. I don't know whether you can see it. If you wanted to order them, that goes in there, fits in nicely, and then with the pre-filter at the front, that sits in across the front, and there you go. So you want to know about the cost of the filters. A pack of 8's roughly about £18, and that particle filter, the G4, that's around about £15. So not a fortune. £15 and 18 for a pack of 8. Can you see what a difference that's made? Now, I'm good to go. This is a short and sweet video. You like short and sweet videos, I know you do. But I'll always say to you, check your filters on your air extraction, because they do get clogged very quickly. And as you can see, with that and with that, that's what it's taken out the air when I've been spraying. So it just shows you what dust is created, particularly within HVLP, because HVLP seems to kick a load of dust up in the air. So you can see what is actually in the air that the MaxVac Dust Blocker, the DB650, is actually taking out while he's spraying. Now, I've kept this running overnight on the low setting, on the 50% low setting, just to keep the air purified and cleaned, and that's what it's taking out. So when you walk in the morning, it actually feels like you're walking into a cleaner room. It does actually work. Anybody who says it doesn't work, I think the proof's in the pudding. Please watch the videos at the end. Any questions, just ask. But we are all now good to go with a clean DB650.